Mexi Gamer, thank you for the donation. I understand why there's no coaches for NA team, but I think at this point, not having analysis is dumb and failing yourself on an international stage. I would completely agree. You know, it's been the debate for a long time. I do think that coaches are becoming more prevalent here, even if they're just freelance, even if it's just someone managing. You know, last year we saw Team First Blood with Afnan. He would be in there for every draft helping out Team First Blood, and look how well they did last year. They were essentially a rookie team last year, and they were getting – you could debate that they should have won that NACT against essentially in a lot of our eyes, they won that NACT against New Wave. So, I mean, like, we saw it happen with a lot of teams, and I think it's becoming more and more quote-unquote meta in NA to have a coach, to have an analysis, things like that. And I think hopefully Zane and some of the more older players, some of the more OG players here, some of the better players can finally understand that. Because as I said before, I think our biggest problem, NA's biggest problem, is how one-dimensional our drafts are. We're not very flexible. We don't keep people guessing in the draft. We don't ever really pull any crazy picks that win games. And that, I think, is because of a lack of coach and a lack of analysis. We thrive in micro fights and micro mechanics. We're amazing at that. It's how we win games consistently across seas and international tournaments. We are like some of the best when it comes to those things. But when it comes to draft and analysis, it's something we are very, very weak in. You could debate that we probably had one of the smallest hero pools in M4. For teams that went as far as we did, you could debate that we possibly, I kind of want to look that up. Like, what was our unique hero pick comparative to other teams? Even M3, though, they were kind of forced into that flexibility. And it was still semi-meta for them, right? And the draft was still one-dimensional. Like, the reality is the draft was still one-dimensional. Even in M3. It was straightforward. There was no depth. They pick someone, you know exactly where it's going. Even in M4, you pick the Granger, you know exactly where it's going.
All these thoughts keep me up at night, yeah. What am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah. All these thoughts keep me up at night, yeah. I can't think straight, need the light. Oh.